Have you ever tried to solve a Rubik's Cube but it just seemed way too hard? Well, not for long. Follow along with me, and by remembering this simple step-by-step process, any beginner will be able to solve a Rubik's Cube under 5 minutes. But you gotta focus. The first thing you're going to want to do is locate the white centerpiece and then solve for the white cross. Now, to get them into the white cross formation, you turn the sides of the cube until the white side is facing up. A very common problem you may run into is the white will be facing to the side and the other color will be facing up. To simply fix this, turn this side once, either clockwise or counterclockwise, and then whichever way you did that, rotate the top as well. Then you can rotate the white piece up to the top as so. Just disregard the white corner pieces for now. Only look for the white pieces that only have one other color on them. Now that you have the white cross at the top, you want to match the edge piece off of the white cross to the respective color in the center. You can rotate the top of the cube to match as many colors together at first. If you can get all of the colors matching, then you are done with this step. If the colors are mixed up, to get them to match, all you have to do is take one of the sides of the Rubik's Cube where the colors do not match, rotate the white edge piece all the way to the bottom, then turn it around until you find its matching color, and then rotate that back up to the top. Now you will have removed the white piece from that side and it will be on the bottom now, and you can move it around until you find its matching color and then rotate that up to the top. Do this until all of the white cross piece colors on the side match the center pieces respectively. Now we are going to solve the white corner pieces. To do this, just flip your cube over so the white cross is now facing downwards. It doesn't matter which corner you want to start with, but I'm going to do the red and blue corner for reference. To solve the white corner piece between the red and blue, I want to look for the white corner piece with red and blue on it. Once I located that piece, which happens to be on top of the cube, you want to bring it on the top of the cube over the slot between the red and blue side. The next move we are going to do is a series of 4 extremely useful movements. We want to hold our corner piece we want to insert to the bottom on the right, which in this case is our red, white, and blue corner piece. With our right hand, we take the right side and we rotate it up. Then we take the top of the cube and we rotate it to the left. Then we take the right side and rotate it back down. And then we take the top of the cube and rotate it back to the right. You will notice the red, white, and blue corner piece is now on the bottom between the red and blue edge pieces, where it should be. However, most likely it isn't flipped in the right position. That is totally okay. All you need to do is repeat those 4 simple movements we just did until this corner piece orients itself into the right position. Until the white corner piece is facing downward with the blue side and the red side matching the respective edge pieces. Now just repeat this exact process with all of the other white corner pieces until they are all solved. Now if you find a white corner piece that's already down in the bottom, but it's not between its matching respective colors, you can move this corner piece up to the top by doing the same 4 simple movements. Now the corner is up on the top and ready to be moved over where it needs to be inserted. Then just do those 4 simple moves over and over until it is properly inserted on the bottom. Once all 4 of these corners are solved, you have now completed the bottom layer of the cube. we will now move to completing the second layer of the cube. Because we solved the white side on the bottom first, the opposite to the white side is the yellow side. To simply find an edge piece that needs to be inserted into the second layer, look for an edge piece on top that does not have yellow in it. For instance, this green and orange piece. You then want to rotate the top of the cube so that this green and orange piece will match its respective color in the center. Because the green is on the side, we match the green to the green center piece. Now this green and orange piece needs to be inserted over to the right on the second layer. To do this, we do a few simple moves. Rotate the top of the cube so that the green and orange piece is away from where you want to insert it, so to the left in this case. Then with our right hand, we do the 4 simple movements. Right side up, top side over to the left, right side down, top side back over to the right. Very carefully shift the cube so that the front part you were just looking at is now in the left hand. Taking the left hand, we do the 4 simple movements on the left side. So that looks like left side up, top over now to the right, left side down, and then top back over to the left. Now take the front and face it back towards you, and you will notice the green and orange piece is inserted properly where it should be on the second layer. Do this same process for the remaining edge pieces on the second layer. If you need an edge piece to go over to the left side, you rotate it away to the right side, then start with the left hand, do the 4 moves. Left side up, top over to the right, left side down, top over to the left. And then pass the front to the right hand and do the right side move. Right side up, top over to the left, right side down, top back over to the right. And it's inserted. If you need to move one of these edge pieces out of the second layer so you can put it in the second layer on another side, all you have to do is replace it using the same method with any random edge piece that's on the top. Then the edge piece you need on the top will then be on the top, and you can move it to its respective side. Once completed, you are now done with the second layer. Now we are going to solve for the yellow cross on the top. Looking at the top of your cube, if you have a yellow cross already present, you are done with this step. If you only have the yellow centerpiece, you can do this move from any side. If you have a straight line of yellow pieces, hold it so it's horizontal. And then if you have a cluster of yellow pieces, you want to turn them to the back left corner. Now do these very simple steps. Take the front of the cube, rotate it once clockwise. Then take the right side of the cube, do the 4 simple moves. Right side up, top over to the left, right side down, top back over to the right. Then rotate the front of the cube counterclockwise back to its position. If you have a yellow cross at the top, you are done. If not, then just repeat those exact steps until you have a yellow cross formation at the top. Now look at the yellow edge pieces. We are going to want to match them to their respective center pieces. At first, just try to get them to match up by rotating the top of the cube. If you're lucky and they all match, then you're done with this step. If you get 2 to match and they are next to each other, hold the cube with yellow facing up with one of the matching pieces in the back and the other matching piece on the right. If you get 2 to match up but they are horizontal, just hold them horizontally with yellow facing up. Now do this series of steps. With the right hand, right side up, top over to the left, right side back down. Then top over to the left again, right side back up, and then top back over to the right twice, and then right side down. Then rotate the top piece until you match the yellow edge pieces to their respective colors on the side. Most likely, all of the colors will match, If not, you will be able to match 2 colors. If so, you hold one on the back and then one on the right side, and then repeat those exact steps again. Once the yellow edge pieces match their respective center colors, you can now move on to the next step, which is positioning the remaining corners into their correct slots. Examining the remaining corners of the cube, you want to see if the colors of those corner pieces besides the yellow part are the same as the colors to the right and left of them. Regardless of their positioning, if all 4 are in the correct spots, then you are done with this step. Otherwise, none of them will be in the correct spots, or only one of them will be in the correct spot. If you find one of them in the correct spot, hold it on the front right. So if only one or none are in the correct spots, we do this next series of simple moves. Take the top side, rotate it over to the left, then take the right side, rotate it up. Take the top side, rotate it back over to the right, take the left side, rotate it up. Then take the top side, rotate it back over to the left, take the right side, rotate it down. Then take the top side, rotate it back over to the right side, and then take the left side and rotate it down. Now check the corner pieces, and regardless of how they're facing, see if they are in the right spots, which means they are between the colors that they are composed of. If they are not in between those colors yet, just repeat that series of steps we just did. Once all of the corner pieces are in the right spots, the final thing we need to do is orient these corner pieces so that the cube is solved. So to flip these corner pieces so that they're facing the correct directions, we want to flip the cube back around so the white side is facing up. Start with any corner piece on the bottom that isn't oriented to the right position. And with your right hand, we go back to the 4 simple movements. Right side up, top over to the left, right side down, top back over to the right. Now keep repeating this until the corner piece is oriented to the right position. When it is, the cube might look jumbled up, but that's okay. From here, very importantly, so you don't mess up the entire cube, you only want to rotate the bottom until you find the next corner piece you want to solve. Repeat the 4 simple steps until this piece is solved. When you solve your final piece, you will see the cube come together. You may just need to turn the bottom once more, and voila, you have just solved the Rubik's Cube. Other than that, I want to thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully this can be the beginning to you solving Rubik's Cubes faster and faster. I by no means consider myself a speed cuber. If you want some crazy tips on how to solve the Rubik's Cube faster, check out some of these awesome channels I'll leave in the description. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Other than that, I want to thank you all for watching this video. I hope it helped you all out. Don't forget to subscribe and turn those notifications on. I have more tutorials coming out. Stay tuned. I hope you all have a great day. Peace. I will see you all in the next video.